Yo, what's up, everyone? My name's Joey. I hope you're having a good day. We're gonna start this video off real quick with a nice dab. Damn. Alright, now I think I'm about ready to start the video. Shit. This is a banger of a story, dude. This was probably just one of my favorite times doing shrooms, like, period. And, basically, just to preface this, I'm not a dude I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't vape even, like, I just like my weed, man. So, we'll get to why I was smoking this monstrous, like, probably 6 gram spliff later. But, I just want to preface that by saying, like, this is not just a normal thing. Like, I could handle a 6 gram joint, no fucking problem, dude. But a 6 gram spliff, holy shit. I guess I'm just gonna start the video off with when I get to eating the shrooms. And dude, I'm not someone that can ever just eat shrooms straight up like that. Like, I don't just be munching on them hoes like, damn, this shit is not it, dude. It tastes like cow shit, man. Like, you just gotta be honest with yourself. Like, if you like shrooms, you're lying in a sense. You can tolerate them, okay? Fucking, you don't like shrooms. You're not like, oh, dude, these shrooms, blah, blah, blah. Like, fuck no, bro. You can probably eat like 1.5 grams and like not throw up, and that's the end of it, okay? So, anyways, I always have to eat my shrooms with something, like whether it's chips, like crackers, fucking whatever, dude. I just gotta eat my shrooms with something else so I don't fucking taste them. I hit them with pizza once. Like, it was just whatever, anything to mask the taste. Call me a bitch, whatever. I don't give a shit, bro. I was munching on these shrooms. So we had a lot here, bro. Like, it was like there was well over a zip. So I have no idea like how much I ate, because we weren't like scaling them out or anything, we were just munching. But I was eating them for a good like 20-30 minutes, bro, just trying to get as many down as I could. So I just say like 4 grams plus. Like, it could be as high as 6 grams. It could be, I'd say, as low as 4 grams. I really don't know. But I just remember, like, this of all trips, like, I was expecting to come up really, really fucking hard, like, which is what would normally happen. But no, it was, I don't know, it was really gradual and just like kind of a normal ass trip up until the spliff part. But only important details I remember, we were just like chilling in this girl's crib the whole time. We'll call her Kayla. So we were chilling at Kayla's house, and I think the only important people to mention that night were Kayla, we'll call my friend Gary, and this other kid we will call James. So it was me, Kayla, Gary, and James. And there was this other dude named Elliot that I mentioned in the past who didn't really trip or smoke weed or whatever, but he was just a trip sitter or whatever, kinda. And I took like I said, like, I was just munching. Kayla too, I have no idea how many she took. She just took hella. And then I remember my friend Gary, who didn't do shrooms all that often at all, like only a couple times in the past, took like 1.5 grams to 2 grams. Like, he took a decent little bit. And then this kid James, right? Now, I'm gonna give him full credit here. I do not remember specifically if it was one like little shroom, 2 caps, 1 cap, or yeah, that was it. But either way, like, no matter what, it was definitely under 1 gram, like, for sure. And surprise, surprise, dude, the only fucking one that had a bad trip here or whatever was that kid. I shit you not, dude. He was he was tweaking out, but we'll get to that. So I just remember, like, the come up was really smooth, but then as soon as like I really started tripping hard, there's this thing that I noticed, especially on shrooms, and especially when you take like a lot of a psychedelic. It's like weed calms you down, I guess, especially if you've been smoking for a fat minute. But it's like when you take a fat dose like that and you're just tripping balls, like drooling on the floor, like holy fuck, man, weed will like calm you down and just make it a little easier. And you know, especially shrooms, like it kind of helps with, you know, digesting them and shit. So we had no weed at the time, bro, and this was a problem. Once I started like coming up really hard, I noticed like, damn, we don't really have like shit to smoke on. Like this is kind of weird. Like I don't know. And we all noticed it, right? We all like we were all chilling for a minute, but then we're like, damn, we should probably get some weed. But all of us were tripping so fucking hard, bro. Like no one that had a car wanted to drive or anything. Luckily, dude, we had the fucking man in town. We'll call him Lorenzo. So we had this this plug that we were pretty fucking chill with, and you know, he pulled up. I don't remember how late in the night he pulled up, but eventually we just called him up and we were like, yo, we need some weed, bro, like come through with a quad. And this dude was known for sometimes selling mid, but I remember especially around that time he was getting some fire shit, and this shit happened to be really fucking good, dude. It was really solid. So he pulled up, you know, gave us like the nice little quad, and just to smoke for the night, you know. And that James kid was like, you know, I was telling Lorenzo about my trip, kind of. I was like, oh yeah, I took like, I think I said like 5 or 6 grams at the time. I was being a little cocky. I really don't know how much it is because we obviously didn't scale it, but I was like, yeah, it was definitely over an eighth at least. And he's like, damn, bro, like that's like a hero dose, like type shit, blah, blah. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's pretty standard for most people, like, doing psychs nowadays. Like, that's just some shit that happens once you get into it, you know? But then, like, we were just talking for a minute, and then James comes over, and he interrupts, and he's like, Lorenzo, let me, like, tell you about my trip, bro. This shit was so crazy. And, you know, he was like, damn, okay, like, what, for sure, bro. And then, I just kind of went somewhere else, like, I was just sitting by the weed or whatever, we were smoking some bowls or something. And then, I remember within minutes, bro, within like 5 minutes, Lorenzo just fucking dipped out. He's like, oh, like, I'll see you guys later. Like, peace out, man. Like, just completely leaves. And I was like, holy shit. Like, So that was just one thing that happened during the night. Like, I remember the trip sitter, Elliot, had to like sit with James for a fat minute. And like, you know, this isn't a diss on James either, by the way, bro. Like, we're cool to this. I'm just trying to get all the like facts straight in the story, you know. So eventually by this point we had busted out the weed. I just remember James like was sitting in the corner like grinding it all up, and I wasn't really thinking anything of it. I remember I was having a great time with Gary in this like under this blanket like tapestry thing, bro. It just looked like so fucking crazy. It was like a whole new universe. Like, you go under this blanket and it's just like this fat tapestry over it. Crazy, bro. It brought me back to like that parachute, like back in preschool or whatever. I was geeked. But yeah. Oh, another really cool visual that I remember, like James's face, dude. Whenever I would look at him, it was like those wacky fucking everything was like those wacky fucking mirrors in like carnivals, like the ones that are all wavy when you look into them. Like, I was looking at myself in the mirror, I was like, holy shit, like that's fucked. But then like when I was looking at James's face, his face would start to contort like into that wacky mirror shit, and just like his chin would start growing, and like, you know, like his face would warp, and I was like, holy, like, dude, I was tripping, bro. I was geeking. But yeah, so basically I was busy just having a great time, you know, chilling out, whatever. James, meanwhile, was scheming on the down low, practically sober probably by this point. I guess not somehow. I guess the like 0.7 hit him that hard, and he was he was geeked too. But he ground up all this weed, dude, in the fucking corner without like anyone looking at it, and then started mixing it with cigs. And it was my weed at the time. Like, no one like and everyone knew always, like, no one even wanted to, like, mix it with, you know, fucking tobacco and smoke bowls or whatever. Like, that was just stupid. Like, you don't do that shit, bro. He mixed the whole quad with it. He ground it all up and mixed, like, a cig or two or whatever into the fucking, maybe even 3, like, into it. And it was fucked up. I was like, bro, like, what the hell? Everyone was like, damn, dude, like, that's fucking stupid. And then we were like, fuck it, we might as well just roll it all up right now, dude. I don't know, like, how that came about. Like, I feel like realistically we could have just separated it and tried to, whatever. Either way, I'm glad we did this because it was fucking sick. But I do have a video of this too, so like, if y'all want to hit me up on social media or something, I can send you the video of the fucking fat spliff. Like, I'll link some socials in the fucking other thing. But it was dude, it was fat, bro. It was like two papers wide, 3 papers long, and the dude Elliot, who was sober, actually like rolled it up. So that's how you know it was like not some bunk ass shit, because I'm good at rolling, but not when I'm tripping balls, dude. Like, holy shit. So I just remember eventually, dude, we got this shit rolled up. It was looking nice. It was looking solid after a nice night of construction. You know, it took an hour at least. It was a process, bro. But we got this shit. You know, it finally came to fruition. Like, it just, there was a time where it was looking grim, but we pulled through. You know what I'm saying? Got this fat ass spliff. And James was like, oh, I want to light it. So we passed it to him. Dude, I shit you not, I was like, okay, whatever, bro, like, you can light it. Like, no one really cared, you know, whatever. It was like, sure. I was kind of scared, to be honest, because I don't smoke tobacco like that. But he sparked it up. And then he was like, dude, like, I swear to God, he took, like, not even half a hit. He's like, I can't smoke weed while I'm tripping right now, bro. Like, fuck no. And then just passed it to me. So I had to light it. And I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not making any of this shit up, bro. This is literally just how the night went. And I was like, fuck it, bro. Like, I'm just, whatever. I'll light this joint. And then I just lit the whole thing, bro. I was chiefing. And this was when there was, like, a little too much tobacco in it, you know. It was kind of a fat amount. So I was like, damn, you know, I'm kind of getting lightheaded or whatever. I passed it. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, bro. Off, like, how many shrooms I was on. And that buzz that I just, like, get, because I don't even smoke tobacco. I was like, holy fuck. And I put my head down in a pillow and just got, like, those, like, fractal, like, DMT type visuals. And I was just kind of like in this pillow for like 20 to 30 seconds. And then I came back up. I was like, the buzz kind of wore off or whatever. I was like, okay, I'm good. Like, everyone was just like laughing at me and shit. I was just like, holy shit, like, that was crazy. And I just kind of explained to it, but we had said from the start that we were smoking this whole fucking spliff down to the bottom, bro. And eventually we started like packing weed in it, you know, like on top, because there was some weed left over. We started packing weed that was left like in it to like make it more like a joint. And by the end it was basically just a joint. But it was me, Gavin, and it was me, Gary, and Kayla. And we smoked this whole fucking spliff down to the filter, dude. I swear to God. And it was really rough. I remember there was a point I was like, damn, like, I had to go get some water. And like, I thought I was about to throw up or something, dude. I was like, this is not good. And I was just kind of feeling sick, like, not good. But I pulled through, bro. I was completely fine. Just got high as fuck. Kind of like, it almost helped me like come down off the trip. Like, it was really fucking sick. And then
actually, just to like put into perspective how hard I was tripping this night when we did this shit, like, I always get super unsteady on my feet whenever I take shrooms, especially when it's a lot. But this night especially, bro, I remember I fell down the stairs, like a full story of stairs, like 5 or 6 times. And just completely fell on my ass, like, all the way down the stairs, like, not some good shit, not some shit that you'd want to do, and was just tripping on random shit all the time. Like, over random chords and you know what, like just anything on the floor, dude. Like I really took tripping to a whole nother fucking definition, you know what I'm saying? Like Jesus Christ, dude. I was tweaked. But yeah.
Like that's all I really gotta say about that night, to be honest. And I don't know, it was cool. But we smoked a lot of weed that night, took a lot of shrooms. I just remember it was a really fucking fun night. And yeah, I don't know, that's pretty much all I wanted to do with this story. It's more just like a fun, you know, time on shrooms. I've probably taken more. Maybe that was the most I've ever taken. I'm not really sure. But I definitely have like crazier psychedelic stories in general about like, you know, taking way too much acid and shit and like, you know, whatever in the next. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now, man. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all have a good day. Yeah, follow my socials and DM me if you want to get that fucking video of me smoking the giant spliff, dude.